Yes, I know. Actually, I have seen some of your videos on YouTube, and after that, I thought like I wanted to connect with you.
Oh, really? You wanted to connect with me for a long time. Finally, it means you got today. You got time to talk with me, and now you are in front of me and you are talking, right? And you will be feeling happy
Yes,
that I got Jadu.
yes. So, how did you learn this language? Tell me something about that.
Yes, actually, if I talk about this language, I learned this language from Mumbai. Mumbai, I think. On YouTube, because I run YouTube to learn only English, and something like which is helpful for me, that for learning, like I use YouTube mostly. Because on YouTube, since long time, I've been using YouTube, and I haven't wasted my time so far, on YouTube. Just I waste my time for watching good video like English video, education related video, math video, science video, like that, I keep watching. So like that, I'm nowadays crazy about learning English. So nowadays I use YouTube to learn English. So every day I keep watching videos on YouTube related to English, and keep finding words, vocabulary, advanced words, basic words, and that I keep using in spoken English to make better that which is English. Yes, like that.
So, how did you get inspiration, by the way? Because do you have someone around you who speaks in this language? From where did you get this inspiration to learn this language?
Actually, if I talk about the people in my area, I think there is no one to guide me in the beginning time. But nowadays there are lots of people. With the help of me, they learned English. So now you can find lots of people in my area learned English. They speak little bit English. They can't speak like me, but at least they can speak something because of me. Because since I got viral on YouTube, many people came to know that one person from our area has got viral, and gone viral on YouTube. So lots of people by looking me started speaking in English. So now it means you can find lots of people in my area speak English. But if in the beginning time, there was no one to speak English with me. So that time, I was like in our school where I study, there, I think in our school one teacher was staying. You can consider. So I think around in 2022, that time I was in 7th class, and he was from South India. So he has guided me. You can consider that time, he had told me that you should use your mobile in good way. You all have mobile. So I was with some students in the class. I was not alone there, but some students were also with me. But they were thinking, they were not taking that seriously, but I was the one of them who took seriously this language, that I will have to learn this. If he told us, then I should learn. It means, I got into his words, whatever he was saying to us, like please learn, who was South Indian teacher. So then I came home and searched about tenses on YouTube first of all, and then like that I started my journey. And if I talk about it is about which is conversation video. So if I talk about this, I started, I think, in month of December 2023, you can consider. I think in October 2023 I had started this channel, and in December 2023 I started talking with people on Skype. First conversation I had taken in December month, So then I started my journey to talk in this application, and since then I've been using this, and continuously I'm using. But I came to know I got certain said, because of this application, the end of this application after some days, right? Right.
That's amazing. Actually, yes, I want to know something else as well. Like, how much time did you take to learn this language?
Yes. To learn this language, I think if I talk about improving, practicing, you can consider it takes around for my if I talk about myself, it takes around 40 minutes, and 30-40 minutes around it takes. If I talk about learning vocabulary, for learning vocabulary, it takes around 1 hour around, you can consider an hour, like that. So I think completely, if I talk about for all types of practicing, you can consider about learning English at home without talking with people. So I think around 2 hours it takes. So within 2 hours, I keep learning words every day. I made my timetable, and mostly I study in the early morning, time, because there that time I can't get noises of the people, and that time like silent, you can consider everyone is silent and no one will bother you. So that time I learn, and in that time I don't learn because a lot of people will be making noises around me. So that's why I don't learn anything. Mostly I study time is when people will be silent that time. Yes. Yes.
That's so amazing. And you have gone viral in this age. So, do you have something? Do you have any plans for your future?
Yes, yes, I have planned for my future also, because I decided already. If I talk about I think I want to become an IAS officer in my life, but I think nowadays I think I didn't want to reveal about this, but nowadays I'm revealing something. Some people, I think they are being told by me, but some people like I don't tell to them, because I think that, I think sometime, but now you ask me, so I told you that I want to become an IS officer in my life like that. But many people came to know so far, those who watch my interview video, because many people took my interview, so in that video I talk about it in between that video, but some people didn't catch that, word like IS officer like that. I think some people didn't watch that interview video completely, but those who watch completely, they know that what does he want to become like me. It means like what does I, what do I want to become, that they know who watch my video completely. Yes, like that.
Definitely. So you must be very hard, right? Because you want to become a IS officer.
Yes, yes.
IS officer.
Because that's why, I don't waste my time even. You can consider, and every day I study and I focus on study. I made my timetable. Already I have fixed my time that at this time I have to do this. I have to do this work like that. So that's the reason. Yes, that's why I don't waste my time also, and
You
I
are such
can
an
learn everything
inspiration.
like that. Yes, yes.
So how many siblings do you have?
I have, I think totally we are three siblings, you can consider. I am elder, now currently, and I think second one is my sister, and third one is, little. I think I am elder than all, two you can consider, and second one is sister, and third one is, I think my brother you can consider. Yes,
So do they also speak in English?
yes, they speak English. I think yesterday I had come on live. That time, my sister was with me, and I was saying her to speak English, for replying to the people. So that time she was speaking something, but she doesn't know like me, but she is learning. Recently she started speaking English. So something she is able to speak, And I think if I talk about, my brother, I think who is my little brother, I think he's around 12, 13 years old. So he can speak good English, better than my sister also, because always he keeps following me whenever I upload video. So we have, I think, some mobiles, 3 4 mobiles. My father has also mobile, one mobile my brother uses. So in that mobile he keeps watching my video always, and he follows me that if my brother is speaking English, so I should also speak like that. So he learned, it remains like that.
They have like inspiration at their home, so they get inspiration from
Yes, yes, it
you.
means, they
So
are getting
do you
inspiration.
also guide them how to learn?
Yes, I guide them, because I think that I should guide them, and I think I teach around 25 students at home. You can consider, because they said me already that English in our village, like no one is like you who knows, who has lots of knowledge about English like that. So people came to know, and they keep sending their children to me that please go to Jaddu, that he will teach you all, because he is viral nowadays, like that. So they say to their children, and they come to my home at night time, and in the early morning my time is to study like that. So like that I made my timetable, and I manage. Yes, like that.
And you are speaking really well, I must say. I mean, I am amazed after seeing you, the way you are speaking naturally, confidently, and so smoothly. So how did you? I really want to know how did you do that, because I also want to speak like you.
Yes, actually, in the beginning time, I think before 1 year, around, 1 year, that time I was not able to speak like this. But I had, I was able to speak when I will be alone that time, in the beginning time. But nowadays I can speak in front of the people also, because, for I think for long time, I've been speaking with the people, in front of the people, on video call, and that's the reason that I improved my confidence. You can consider, but that time, I didn't have any confidence to speak. But I used to know lots. I think I used to be more, I think intelligent. You can consider, like I used to know lots of words and vocabulary, and my vocabulary was strong also that time. But when it was, when it was coming to speaking in English, I was unable to speak. You can consider. So that what happens, what happens, that I was getting hesitation, and I was getting stuck in between while talking with people, and the words was not coming to my mind. But nowadays, I made it my habit, so that's why nowadays whenever I speak, and so far I gave many interviews also, you can consider, and I had gone to an institute in a small capital of Jharkhand there. I think some people too, some people had come there. I think in the month of April, April time, you can consider, in end of I think 13 April that time, So they had come, I think some people from England country, I think, for meeting to the principal, who is principal of that institute. So that time, he had invited them. He was, I think he will have said them, please come today, one program was happening here, is going to happen, so please come, like that. I think he will have invited them, so they had come to see that. So I was also there, means, that was program of spoken English in end of the day, you can consider. So there I was also invited, that I was giving a speech. And lots of people were educated, from different area, like they had come from South India, and some people were from out of India, like England, as I told you, and America also. All the same, I was not getting, I think, hesitation, and I was not getting fear, I was not fearing that time. So really I came to know that, now I can speak. And before giving speech that time, in month of April, like about which program I told you. So when before giving speech that time, I think I was not confident, you can consider. But when I gave speech there, I since then I am confident. Since then I am confident when I gave speech first time on the stage before lots of students, college students, and I was having to teach only college students that time. So they were getting shocked that Jadu is in 9th class and he was invited here for teaching us English. So really they were getting shocked, that time. I was also getting shocked, having to teach students of college. How it is possible like that? So I was, like that thinking. But like that I made my habit to teach them, and that place, I had gone with my friend, because I was thinking that, if I will take my friend, so I think we should do this, whenever you will be invited, at least you should take your friend, right? So I had taken my friend also there, but he was also said to speak English, but he couldn't speak there. But I was saying that don't fear, like that I said, but he was fearing there. That's why, so I said him that you should improve your English, like that. So I since then, if you will check my friend right now, so he speaks better, that time he was unable to speak, now he is, improves his English gradually. And I think for 2 months, he has not been coming to my home. So I was thinking that, when he was not coming to my home, so I was thinking that, he will have stopped to learn English, like that I was thinking. But when I checked his English after 2 months, he came one day. So I saw, Ajay, his name is Ajay, so I said him, Ajay, you said that, I stopped to learn English, and still you are learning English, and you are not telling me that now you improve your English good, like that. So he was hiding about his English from me, that's the reason. Yes, but now he can speak better English, and I'm supporting him, you can consider. I'm teaching him, I'm his teacher from one side, you can say. Yes, I'm teaching him. Now he is in college. Yes, like that.
Okay, that's amazing, and I want to know that how do you feel, because now you are an inspiration for a lot of students, because you have given a speech to students. So how do you feel about it?
Yes, so I feel very good, and now, before, as I told you that before giving a speech in that institute, I was not thinking to speak like that, I was thinking when people will be, will used to invite me that time, before giving a speech in that institute, that I was thinking that I should not go like that. But now if someone will invite me, I will not fear. Suppose they will say me for speaking before lack of people, all the time I will speak there, because I feel happy. And if they will say me for speaking, up to, I think, till 2 hours, 3 hours, all the same, I will speak, I will not fear, because now I think I came to know about my confidence, and that's why day by day I'm improving it. That how should I stop, and remove my fearness, like that. So every day I work on it, that's why. Yes, and really I think we should, become confident also, you can consider, so that we can, ask to someone, easily, like any question. And nowadays mostly people, I think those who know English, they are confident, I can say, right? So because they can go any country, easily, because of English language, because they know English. And you can also go, I can also go, those who know English, so they can go easily. And those who know only Hindi, they can visit in India only. But those who know English, they can go out of India also. So that's the reason. So that's why I learned this language, because I have dreamed to go out of India. And I got motivation from a person who is from my, like state Jharkhand, so he keeps going to, Africa, you can consider, mostly. And not only Africa, but he went to around all countries in this world, and there he, saw some people like black people, who hunts in the forest area, and he went there and he made their video. And sometimes, he helped them to cook anything, like African people, those who are living in the forest area, I think, right? Yes, that's the reason. Yes,
Nice.
that's why.
That's,
Yes.
I was listening to you and I forgot I was about to ask you something actually. So actually I want to ask you that can you give me some techniques which can help beginners to learn this language, because you have learned this language all by your own and you are speaking really well. Like I am amazed after listening to you. So you are speaking so well. So can you give me some techniques which I can apply to learn this language to speak fluently, naturally?
Yes, why not? Why not? I can give you, Yes. So one channel, like that I made my habit to teach them, and that place, I had gone with my friend because I was thinking that if I'll take my friend, so I think we should do this, whenever you will be invited, at least you should take your friend, right? So I had taken my friend also there, but he was also said to speak English, but he couldn't speak there. But I was saying that don't fear like that. I said, but he was fearing there. That's why, So I said him that you should improve your English like that. So I since then if you will check my friend right now, so he speaks better. That time he was unable to speak. Now he is improves his English gradually. And I think for 2 months he has not been coming to my home. So I was thinking that when he was not coming to my home, so I was thinking that he will have stopped to learn English like that. I was thinking, but when I checked his English after 2 months, he came one day. So I saw Ajay, his name is Ajay. So I said him, Ajay, you said that I stopped to learn English, and still you are learning English, and you are not telling me that now you improve your English good like that. So he was hiding about his English from me. That's the reason. Yes, but now he can speak better English, and I'm supporting him. You can consider I'm teaching him. I'm his teacher from one side. You can say yes. I'm teaching him now. He is in college. Yes, like that.
Okay, that's amazing, and I want to know that how do you feel, because now you are an inspiration for a lot of students, because you have given a speech to students. So how do you feel about it?
Yes. So I feel very good, And now, before us, I told you that before giving a speech in that institute, I was not thinking to speak like that, I was thinking when people will be, will used to invite me that time, before giving a speech in that institute, that I was thinking that I should not go like that. But now if someone will invite me, I will not fear. Suppose they will say me for speaking before lack of people, all the time I will speak there because I feel happy. And if they will say me, say me for speaking, up to I think till 2 hours, 3 hours, all the same. I will speak, I will not fear. Because now I think I came to know about my confidence, and that's why day by day I'm improving it. That how should I stop, and remove my fearness like that. So every day I work on it, that's why. Yes. And really I think we should, become confident also, you can consider, so that we can, ask to someone, easily, like any question. And nowadays mostly people, I think those who know English, they are confident, I can say, right? So because they can go any country, easily because of English language, because they know English, and you can also go, I can also go, those who know English, so they can go easily. And those who know only Hindi, they can visit in India only. But those who know English, they can go out of India also. So that's the reason. So that's why I learned this language, because I have dreamed to go out of India. And I got motivation from a person who is from my, like state Jharkhand, So he keeps going to, Africa, you can consider mostly, and not only Africa, but he went to around all countries in this world, And there he, saw some people like black people, who hunts in the forest area, and he went there and he made their video. And sometimes, he helped them to cook anything. Like African people, those who are living in the forest area, I think, right? Yes. That's the reason, yes.
Nice.
That's why. Yes.
I was listening to you and I forgot I was about to ask you something actually. So actually I want to ask you that can you give me some techniques which can help beginners to learn this language, because you have learned this language all by your own and you are speaking really well. Like I am amazed after listening to you. So you are speaking so well. So can you give me some techniques which I can apply to learn this language to speak fluently, naturally?
Yes, why not? Why not? I can give you, Yes. So one channel, for that you can follow. If you will follow his channel, you will learn what? Advanced English. How to speak like us. In book, you are getting to read something like that you can speak. So if you want to read, speak like that, so you should follow that channel. Which channel I told you. And other is English brand. So I follow that channel. And lots of channel I follow, but the names of channel are not coming because around 40 channels I'm following. So I will tell you, if you will ask me the names of the channel, so I will tell you on Skype, I will send you. So you can follow that channel. And the way to, if I talk about the way to speak, I think you should use, I think mobile camera, I think nowadays it depends on person. Some people came to, some people say that, use like we should use which mirror. Some people say that, you should use mobile camera like that. So it depends on person. But I think I can say mobile camera can be better than the mirror, right? Because there you can check your English, that how will you speak like that. But in the mirror you can't check. So that's the reason. So I use mobile camera, yes.
Definitely.
Yes. That's the reason.
So when initially started learning this language, that time you used to record yourself?
No, in the beginning time, when I had started, I think that time I was using only the mirror. But I came to know to use mobile camera because I was thinking I can't check my English. That how did I speak? Because in the mirror, just you can improve your English. You can see as like you can see your own face, and you will think about that face is someone else. Like other person is looking you, and while speaking like that, right? So I was also doing the same. But I came to know that I can't improve my English. I can improve my English, by turning up in front of the mirror. But I can't know that how I'm speaking because in front of mobile camera I can know that I spoke, this word like that, and I pronounce like this. So that's why I started using mobile camera, and since then, I started using mobile camera. When I came to know about mobile camera can be the best thing for improving English, and then I decided,
Yes.
in December, as I told you, Skype app. So since then I'm talking with people on video call. But in the beginning time, I think, in which day I started speaking first time on Skype, I think 2 sessions I took on audio call. That time I was getting hesitation. You can consider. But after that, one person told me, Jatu,
Yes.
if you will talk on video call, you can improve. Please talk on video call. So then like that, I started talking on video call since then. But in beginning time, if you will watch my video, I was that time, I was very fear.